Cheese, a culinary delight enjoyed across the globe, has a rich history dating back thousands of years. While traditional methods of cheese production were primarily artisanal and local, the demand for cheese on a larger scale has led to the establishment of cheese factories. These factories combine traditional craftsmanship with modern technology to create a diverse range of cheeses. In this exploration, we delve into the intricate process of cheese production in a factory setting, unraveling the stages from milk to the final product. The first step in the cheese-making process is to receive the milk. It's the star ingredient, fresh, delicious milk. Depending on the cheese, it could be cow's milk, goat's milk, sheep's milk, or even a blend of these. Milk is typically delivered to the factory in tanker trucks from dairy farms, sometimes holding thousands of gallons. When the milk arrives at the factory, it is tested for quality and to ensure that it meets the specific requirements for the type of cheese being made. It's then gently heated up like a warm bath for the milk to feel cozy. Now, some cheeses such as cheddar and Swiss are made from whole milk. However, other cheeses such as mozzarella and ricotta are made from skim milk. To make skim milk, the cream is separated from the milk using a process called centrifugation. In this process, the milk is spun at a high speed, which causes the cream to rise to the top. The cream is then skimmed off and used to make other products such as butter and ice cream. Once the milk has been separated, it is pasteurized. Pasteurization is a process that heats the milk to a high temperature to kill harmful bacteria. This is an important step in ensuring the safety of the cheese. The journey begins with pasteurization, a process that ensures the milk is free from harmful bacteria, maintaining its quality. After the milk has been pasteurized, starter cultures are added. Starter cultures are a mixture of beneficial bacteria that are used to ferment the milk. The bacteria work tirelessly to convert lactose into lactic acid, initiating the coagulation process. At this point, enzymes like rennet are introduced, leading to the separation of curds and whey. The curds are essentially the building blocks of cheese. The type of starter culture used will depend on the type of cheese being made. For example, cheddar cheese uses a different starter culture than mozzarella cheese. Once the starter cultures have had a chance to work, rennet is added to the milk. Rennet is an enzyme that causes the milk to curdle. Curdling is the process by which the milk solids separate from the whey. The whey is a liquid that is drained off and can be used to make other products such as ricotta cheese. After the milk is curdled, the curds are cut into small pieces. The size of the curds will vary depending on the type of cheese being made. For example, cheddar cheese curds are much larger than mozzarella cheese curds. The curds are then cooked to a specific temperature. This helps to expel whey and further develop the texture of the cheese. Once the curds are formed, the next phase involves pressing and draining. This step aims to expel excess whey, giving the cheese its desired texture and flavor. The specifics vary depending on the type of cheese being crafted. It is worth noting that the pressure applied and the duration of draining contribute to the uniqueness of each cheese variety. The whey is drained from the curds, which can be used to make other products such as ricotta cheese or whey protein powder. After this process, the curds are then pressed into molds. The pressure helps to remove any remaining whey and to form the cheese into its final shape. After the draining process, the cheese is molded and shaped into its distinctive form. The choice of molds, be it traditional forms or innovative designs, adds an aesthetic touch to the final product. This shaping process plays a crucial role in determining the cheese's surface area, affecting its aging and ripening characteristics. The next step is the flavor enhancement, salt brining. Submerging the cheese in a saltwater solution not only imparts that savory taste, but also aids in the preservation of the cheese. Naturally, the brining duration varies, influencing the final salt content and overall taste of the cheese. The cheese journey doesn't end there. It evolves during the maturation and ripening phase. Moreover, the cheese wheels are transferred to carefully controlled environments where temperature and humidity levels are fine-tuned to perfection. This stage is where the cheese develops its distinctive flavors, textures, and aromas. The duration of maturation plays a pivotal role, which basically means that a longer aging process often results in sharper and more complex flavors. Some cheeses are aged for a few weeks, while others are aged for months or even years. Aging gives the cheese its characteristic flavor and texture. Finally, once the cheese is aged, it is packaged and distributed to grocery stores and other retailers. And what about the whey, you ask? Don't worry, it's not discarded. This nutrient-rich liquid is a valuable friend, used in everything from protein shakes and ricotta cheese to baked goods and even bioplastics. The production of cheese in factories is a nice blend of science and tradition, transforming humble milk into an array of delectable delights. From the careful selection of the type of milk to the coagulation and cutting process, and finally, the transformative aging process, each step contributes to the symphony of flavors that define how this delectable dairy product is made.